The purpose of this video is to show you how to draw out your color wheel. First thing that you'll need is your 9x9 square of toned paper. You're going to need a ruler and a pencil, as well as a compass and a protractor. Both the compass and the protractor can be found in the drawer that is labeled compass. There are limited protractors, so you will need to share with each other. To start off with, we're going to use our ruler and line up corner to corner and very lightly draw in a line with your pencil. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. This is going to help us to locate the center of your sheet of paper without having to fold or crease your paper. So now we know that the center of the paper is where that center of the X is. Next, we're going to need our ruler and our compass. And you are going to stretch your compass so that it is 4 inches. And this is going to be the outside circle of your color wheel. So I'm going to place the pointy part of the compass right in the center of my X, and I'm going to carefully draw a circle all the way around. That's going to be the outside of my color wheel. Because this color wheel has multiple rings to it, we are going to draw in multiple rings so that we can practice tints, tones, and shades as well. I'm going to close my compass so that it is at 3 inches. Again, lining up the pointy end of my compass with the middle of my circle. I'm going to go ahead and draw a circle all the way around. Next, I'm going to continue the same thing, but this time I'm going to go down to 2 inches. All the way around. And lastly, 1 inch. If it helps to turn your paper, you can also do it that way. All right, so I should have 1, 2, 3, 4 rings in your color wheel. Next, we're going to take a protractor and we're going to line this up along your already existing right angle that you have drawn in from when you drew in your X in the beginning. Make sure that that center mark is lined up with the center indicator of your protractor, and that the lines that you have are on 80 degrees and 90 degrees. From here, you're going to make marks every 30 degrees. So I'm going to make a mark at 30 degrees. I'm going to make a mark at 60 degrees, 90 degrees, the line's already in, I've already done that, 120, and 150. You'll then turn your protractor to the other side of your color wheel. Make sure you are all lined up, and you're going to make a mark in the same places, 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 120, and 150. 180 is already done for you. Now you're going to line up your marks through the center of your color wheel and go ahead and draw in the lines. You should wind up with 12 pie pieces. We have 3 primaries, 3 secondaries, and 6 intermediates. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now you're going to want to label these so that you know which pie piece belongs to each color. We'll start by putting in our primaries. Yellow starts at the top. I'm going to go over 3. 1, 2, 3. This is going to become red. Skip 3. 1, 2, 3, and this will become blue. Those are your primary colors, and they should be equidistant. Take a quick look to make sure that they form a triangle. Next, we're going to put in the secondaries. Yellow and red mixed together to make orange. red and blue mixed together to make violet or purple, and blue and yellow mixed together to make green. Lastly, you're going to write in your intermediates. Remember, the primary goes first and the secondary goes second. So we have yellow, orange, red, violet, blue, green, and yellow, green. If you'd like, you can erase the initial corner lines that go all the way to your corners. You no longer need those, so you can go ahead and erase them. And then the last thing that you need to do before you can actually get started is make sure that you put your name on the back. So, in order to create this, and this is in your Google Classroom, the document that's going to tell us what each ring is going to become. So this middle section is going to become your neutral ring. So you're going to create a neutral within there by mixing color with its complements. So here we have yellow and violet in both of these, and we've created pretty close to a neutral, to a gray, as possible, as close as you can get. So you're going to be mixing colors that are opposite each other on the color wheel for your middle ring. The next ring that you have is your hue ring. Each section should be the pure hue, and you will need to layer your intermediates. So I have yellow, orange, red, violet, blue, and green are all the pure colors, but we have to layer and mix in order to create yellow, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, and red, orange. So those have all been layered and burnished to create those particular colors. The next ring, the third ring, is going to be the tint ring. So you'll need to add white to each color in order to make it lighter. So you can see here that each color has again been mixed if it's an intermediate, but also layered with white. And then the last ring, the outside ring, is going to be the shade ring. In this one, you're mixing each color with black in order to create a shade. When we look at the shade ring, we should still be able to tell what hue it is, what color it is, but we also want it to be a darker version of that hue. Take note that all of these are burnished very, very well. You can use any technique, whether it's cross-hatching, scumbling, in order to create a really nice solid burnished color.